It's the extraordinary true story of the origins of the Oxford Dictionary, featuring the man who created it and the shocking involvement of a murderer in an asylum.
Lovely. But that's not the strangest thing about Mel Gibson and Sean Penn's latest film, The Madman and the Professor. The movie has been subject to a vicious legal battle as the filmmakers fought to ensure that it would never be released. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us now. Morning to you, Jabs. Now, the film was Mel Gibson's passion project, but then he said he wasn't happy with it. Well, what happened?
This is a big story, Mona. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Mad Max and the Madman. That's what I'm calling this film. And this is one of the movies you go to Rotten Tomatoes and it's got a rotten score from the critics. There's only 20 critics reviews there, but there's 220 user reviews, and they're all mainly positive, which tells you that you should judge this film on its own merits. It basically, as you say, is the story of the Oxford Dictionary. Good old Mel, he plays another Scotsman, James Murray. He's the professor. He finished school at 14. He's uneducated, but he's an incredible linguist, and he's been tasked with putting together every single word in the English language. He puts out a cry for help to the English-speaking world, reaches the ears of one Dr. Minor, who sends in thousands of submissions. Mel, the madman, the professor, goes to meet the madman at an asylum, but he thinks that Sean Penn's character is actually the superintendent of the madhouse. Things are not as they seem with the professor and the madman. Let's take a look.
How does an American come to eye these gates?
Story for another day. Let's continue the comparison. One Oxford, one Yale.
Both grey.
One brilliant, one mad.
But which is which?
So, look, that scene's been created for the movies. Apparently the professor knew well in advance that the guy that was doing the submissions, Dr. Minor, was in fact an inmate of Broadmoor Psychiatric Asylum, where he was serving time for a crime, where he was escaped jail time on the grounds of insanity. Incredible beard work, as you can see.
They've outbearded you, Jabba, I've got to say.
Beautiful beards. Monique, Mel and I watched this one and we actually loved it.
Really?
And thought if it was longer, it'd be even better. 3.5 stars. Audiences deserve better. But I could barely understand the Scottish accents and the 1870s language, so wait for the DVD so you can flick on the subtitles.
Thank you very much. We only wish it was longer, along with their beards. Now, Harry Potter star Daniel Radcliffe is starring alongside an Aussie in a new action-packed film. What's this one about, Jad?
So, Daniel Radcliffe plays Miles. He wakes up one morning with pistols bolted to his hands. He comes on the radar of Schism, who's a gaming overlord, who makes Miles go up against Nix, played by Samara Weaving. Let's take a look at Guns Akimbo.
Thank you very much. Sorry. Come on!
If you love movies like The Running Man or Terminator or really any Arnie movie, then you're probably going to love Guns Akimbo. It comes from a New Zealand writer-director. It's his second feature. It's ultra-violent, super funny. Daniel Radcliffe, as you've never seen him before, 3.5 stars for this one. Samara Weaving is fantastic, as well as Nix, Psycho Gamer.
Well, at least he was polite.
They both look good.
Yes.
Yeah, good fun. A couple of good things at the movies this week.
All right. Thank you very much, Jad.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Wow.